Hello and welcome to Black and Gold's latest episode of our online feature. And this week I'm going to discuss the emergence of online estate agents, and in particular Purplebricks. Now, to set out my standpoint on online estate agents, I have no issue whatsoever with an estate agent being online. I started Black and Gold as an online estate agent. We were going to be just based, way before Purplebricks was a thing, we were going to be based online, based in Solihull, but do a no sell, no fee policy. And I think a lot of people are scared off by the term online, especially when it comes to selling houses. And you shouldn't be, because so many houses are sold on Rightmove, on Zoopla, using an online system. And if they're doing viewings, if you have to pay extra for viewings with Purplebricks, but you're doing viewings, there's no issue with that. So I haven't got any problem with that model at all. I think it's needed, and I think it's I've got a bigger problem with the clowns that are sat in the big corporate agents that are rolling out £3,000 fees and sitting there doing absolutely nothing for it. So I've got a bigger problem with those guys than I'll ever have with Purplebricks. My issue with Purplebricks in particular is that this advert, for the first thing, I hate it. This commission free, commisery, all this, you don't pay commission. It's the most misleading nonsense I've ever heard in my life. And it is actually misleading people, because I go into people's front rooms and value houses, and I'll go in after Purplebricks or just before Purplebricks, but I'll say, but they don't charge commission. What do you think they're charging? What do you think that charge is then? But the people, the public, are being misled, and it just shows the pound note goes a long way when it comes to getting things through, especially in advertising, because they've been allowed to get away with it. They've been pulled in it, and they're still getting away with it. So I really don't like that. People are being misled. They are not getting paid to sell your property. They're getting paid to market your property, and that's a massive difference. I don't get paid a penny until I get that exchange done. So we exchange contracts, the money's in your solicitor's bank account, then I get paid. Before that, so say the day before that, if the whole thing falls apart, I don't get paid a penny, and that includes me professional photography, floor plan, all my Rightmove, Zoopla advertising, my website, getting my staff there to do viewings for you, agreeing a sale, sending out letters, all of the sales progression service we give. If then, at any point, the whole thing falls apart, we don't get paid a penny. So we actually get paid to sell your house. Purplebricks get paid to market your property. So the moment you put pen to paper, you're in a credit agreement, you pay regardless. Now, if they don't sell your house, if they just decide the next day the whole thing falls apart, they still get paid the money. They're getting paid to market your property, not to sell it. And that's a massive difference. And that's the fundamental. So the motivation isn't there. My staff need to get properties over the line. We need to get things completed, because from a cutthroat point of view, we don't get paid if we don't. So the motivation cannot be the same. So when Purplebricks stand there and say they are as passionate about selling and completing on houses as the independent estate agents out there, it's nonsense, and it's just not true, because it cannot be. If it was, they would do a no sell, no fee policy, but they can't, and they won't. And that's my take on Purplebricks. I think they've improved their recruitment. They're using better local property experts, because their values are a little nearer now. Back in 2013, they were laughable. Some of the values that were coming out with was embarrassing. But now, to be fair to them, they're recruiting better. They'll get sold boards up as quick as most of us, because they're getting viewings. They are getting viewings. They're using Rightmove, they're using Zoopla. Their details are not as bad as, again, they were back a few years ago. They're improving, and I think they're here to stay. It's not like I'm standing here saying, oh no, they're going to go. They're going to be something that's here to stay, and we all have to get on board with that and be okay with that, and basically raise our game. And that's what I think the industry has to do. We have to, as independent estate agents. I'm not sure what the corporate guys will do, probably nothing. They'll make the money selling your mortgages. But as independent agents, we have to raise our game, and that means customer services, that means innovative ways to sell your house. And I think it's a good thing that the online guys are doing what they're doing, because we're having to raise our game. And that's it from me this week. So thanks a lot for listening in, tuning in, and yeah, hopefully we'll put something out in a few weeks again. Thank you.